You can do this, Ashala. You can. Oh, my stomach.
Next. Well done. Come, talk. No more auditions for today.
Oh, curses!
Of all the rotten luck.
My, you certainly do have a talent for juggling. One might almost say your hands work like magic. Tell me, why do you wish to join the House of Reveries? A wonderful answer, but it's not very creative, is it? I'd work on that. You'll want something more dramatic if you wish to impress the Grand Maestro. Still, I'd be happy to sponsor you for house membership, if you complete. When we join the troupe, we abandon our old selves and take an identity reflected in our masks. What unique item suits you, I wonder? A griffin feather? Yes, that would be lovely. Go collect a feather and meet me in front of the Manor of Masks.
Just in time. My glass is empty.
You've returned intact. How wonderful. I was worried the griffin might have been a bit too much, but I see you're not one to be easily deterred. Good. Tell me, how did you acquire your most lovely feather?
Eu não vou poder falar a verdade, né? Com certeza.
clever, but a bit dry. What if the nest was on a cliff's edge? Perhaps you slipped the beast a sleeping draught. Oh, and the feather was enchanted by a nereid. Well, those are just suggestions. With this lovely feather, your mask is complete. Now's the time to don your mask and play the game of boasts. Talk with the other 3 hopefuls, perform together, and then ask each other one question. Your answers must be tales that can wow the crowd, a chance to bond and perfect your act. You'll find the other potentials inside our quarters, the Manor of Masks. We have a talented crop this week, but I'm certain you'll fit right in. Don't forget to wear your mask. We can't force you, of course, but why not get used to it? Did I? Well, let's see. Have you taken a lover recently? What was their name? Oh, are you in a committed relationship? Or was it a one-night tryst? Did you lift them to the heights of ecstasy or leave them unfulfilled and disappointed? It's a question, isn't it? A personal question like yours, a question one stranger should never ask another in polite company. I have sponsored many in my time with the House of Reveries, just as one once sponsored me. Those names are theirs alone.
I heard your audition was a success. Of course, I knew my daggers would impress. Now, you need to mingle with the other potentials and figure out which one is Laredell. No easy task, given this troupe's traditions. As twins, we share a striking resemblance, but all hopefuls wear a mask. Still, I have a suggestion. We were attacked by a griffin when we were little. Laredell pushed me aside to save me and took a wound to his chest. He still has the scar. None come to mind. Say, why don't you take my journal? I've kept numerous notes on my interactions with Laredell, leading up to when he decided to leave for Relanthiel. Perhaps something in there will offer the clues you seek.
No mask? Really? Or is that just amazingly lifelike? No matter. To each his own. You're here to play the game of boasts, aren't you? First, we must perform together. Alchemy didn't explain it. Well, I'm happy to share. First, we must perform as a team, so we can learn each other's strengths and weaknesses. Should we both be lucky enough to join the troupe, we'll already know how to put on a performance. Well, let's start simple, shall we? I'll do what I do, and you'll do what you do. Join me, and we'll see what we can do together. After that comes the fun part, the boasts. Well, that's the part I consider most fun. That was impressive. You've got quite the talent for juggling. Never could I do that myself. Tried it once and nearly sliced off a finger. Now to the questions. I'll start. Tell me, my deft-fingered friend, where did you grow up? Ha! Lived in a barrel! I love it! That must have been a spacious barrel, my friend. I imagine you felt like a sardine. All right, go ahead. Ask me anything. Oh, yes! All 6 of them! I grew up with a pack of wolves, you see. Lost my parents to a griffin attack when I was 2, but Mama took me in and taught me to hunt and fetch sticks. We still get together and hunt deer every other week. Hold on. That's 2 questions, isn't it? You only get 1. But here's a truth to match my boast. The House of Reveries is amazing. Performing every day, learning new tricks. Why, I used to have to sneak away every time I wanted to practice. Oh, you know how family is. If your ancestors weren't fire breathers, why would you want to be? Well, I wish you the best in your audition for the Grand Maestro. Here's hoping we both get in. Honestly, nothing would please me more.
Well, hello there. Good to see another hopeful join us. Would you like to help me with my performance? I always get a bit drunk before a performance. Helps loosen up the muscles. Oh, you know, swallowing a sword isn't as easy as it looks. There's always the danger it might cut you. A good brew helps my performance and helps me relax. I don't need a juggler. I need an announcer. Someone to sell my act. One thing about swallowing a sword, you can't talk when you do it, which means no one knows how amazing I am. Just stand at that podium like we're up on stage. Then use your best announcer voice and talk me up to the crowd. Tell them there's no one half so clever as clever, and that they've never seen it. You've got a great voice. I almost worry you might have oversold me. Now, to the game. Maybe it's the alcohol talking, but you're a fine-looking one, aren't you? Got someone special waiting at home? Tell me, I'm curious. Oh, Meridia, she's always been my favorite, let me tell you. Make sure to tell her I told you that, eh? Huh? Put me on. Do I? What? Well, that's just rude, isn't it? What, I'm not enough of a mer for you? I'll have you know I'm more than enough for anyone. I'm teasing, silly. I know what you meant, but no, I have no siblings. The troop shall be my family. Very much so. Why, the first day I was here, Loxon gave me one of her very own dresses. Said it was a shame I didn't have anything decent to wear. I near cried. It was so beautiful. Same to you. Gorgeous. Oh, I just can't wait until we're all accepted. I heard the ceremony afterward is spectacular. Lots of food, lots of drink. You get to try on all sorts of...
Where is your mask, hopeful? If you wish to join the House of Reveries, you must first respect it. You have come to play the game of boasts, no doubt. Very well, we will perform together. Even the most captivating of dances cannot entice an audience without the rhythm of a drum. The soothing sound of drum beats is primal, a reminder of our deepest selves. Yet I cannot drum and dance at the same time, so why not collaborate? Take this drum. 3 rhythm sections lie before you, fast, medium, and slow. I will move through the dances, I know, and you will match my speed on the drum. Match my speed, and we shall impress. Drum too fast or too slow, and we start over. Let's begin! And we transition. And again. Keep time. Our performance aligns. Impressive. Come. Your rhythm could use refinement, but I salute your determination. May the best performer join the House of Reveries and become a great name. And now to my question. Who trained you? That is quite the image, I'll admit. A more amusing tale than I've heard from others, and for that I offer my admiration. Now, what would you know of the greatest dancer on Somerset? What question do you have for me? Aye, 2 siblings, though only one is a sister. Joan and Jode are my twins, and on the nights when the shadow covers the moon, we dance together in the sky above. The thunder you hear on a stormy night, that's us, dancing across the clouds. You think so? I've been practicing my acting skills as well, you know. One never knows what performance he'll have to do next. These days are a far cry from what I was doing. I still have burns from failed fire spells, you know. I'd rather not speak of it. The stage is where I belong, and where I finally am. My past is in the past, and there it shall remain. Thank you for performing with me. Should we both be accepted, I'm glad to know I'll be in fine company.
Eu, hein? Então tá, né? Que saco, meu.
I'm well aware of what she believes. I wonder, though, if either of you have ever considered what Laredale wants. Do you truly wish to force Laredale onto a path he does not wish to walk? Do you believe that best serves the Sapiarchs? Well, then I'm confused. If you believe this, why help her track down her brother? Laredale has made his wishes clear, why not respect them? I know Renard loves her brother and believes she knows what is best. But his course is not hers to guide. Only if he wishes to speak to her. Right now he does not. Yet I'll admit to a moment of professional curiosity. You have played the game of boasts with the other hopefuls. Which of them do you believe is Laredale? Is he Firebird in disguise? I see. Is it clever, then? Do not be too quick to answer. When you join the House of Reveries, you leave behind all your former identity. For some, this includes the gender they were once known as. So tell me, is Larry. Feathermoth, then? Think carefully of all you know about Laredale. All Renide has told you, and all you have read in her journal. Yes, I am aware. Interesting. You know, of course, I cannot divulge the name of any member of the House of Reveries, hopeful or no. To reveal their identity is grounds for expulsion. Then tell her this truth, as it was told to me. Laredale has always envied her talent with magic. That envy is why he left, and why he wishes never to see her again. The truth is harsh, but it is my hope it will free Renai to follow her dreams. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, the Grand Maestro is gathering our hopefuls in the amphitheater for their final audition. I would prefer you not attend.
Oh, hello. Sorry for wandering away. I've been so worried about finding my brother, I thought I'd take a moment to just breathe. I always find the sea so calming. How goes your search? Oh, drat. I was hoping she wouldn't discover you. She's a mage, you know. We recognize our own, and magic comes... But that's ridiculous! Laredale and we've always been together. The only time we were apart were the 3 minutes between when I was born and he was. No, that's ludicrous. Laredale never envied me. He was better than me. Alchemy is lying to you. Absolutely not. Can you imagine one of the top mages of our generation doing parlor tricks for wine-gobbling nobles? It would be a crime against Somerset. No, we must bring him to his senses. Thank you, I suppose. It's now clear Laredale has lost his way. He has truly lost himself in this fantasy of becoming a thespian. No matter. We shall solve this at the final audition. Once I reveal Laredale with magic, he'll have to leave with me. This is bigger than desires, and joining the Sapiarchs isn't just my dream. It was once Laredale's too. We both longed to study magic with the best in Somerset, and he's just... forgotten. As his sister, as one who loves him, I must remind him. Yes. Once his identity is revealed to all, the House of Reveries cannot allow him to join. That is their requirement, is it not? To keep their identity secret? Once the spell they've cast on him is broken, I'm certain Laredale will leave with me.
I seem to recall asking you not to come. I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to take the stage. I'll publicly withdraw my sponsor. She what? Why, that stubborn, unrelenting... Oh, no. We can't cancel, and I can't allow my hopefuls to be unmasked. It would ruin them. Please, take the stage. I know some magic.
May the audition begin. You dare unmask our hopefuls? Simply unforgivable. You are henceforth banished from Relenthal. Return and your freedom shall be forfeit.
You! How could you? You betrayed me!
Leave our sacred stage at once, before I have you wrapped in chains!
Has she left? Has Renai departed for Lilandro? Did I do the right thing? Was it right to lie to her about who I was? What if she never forgives me? I suppose there's no denying that now. Though I'd ask you, please, don't share it with the others. When I joined the House of Reveries over a year ago, I gave up being Laredell. I am alchemy, but my sister, well, she had other plans for me. We're twins. We've always been together. But while she loves studying and solitude, I hate it. I love crowds and people and noise. To join the stuffy Sapiarchs, there's no greater punishment. Yet Renai craves it. How could I take her dream away? She needs us together. If I refuse to join the Sapiarchs and tell her I want to stay here, she'll give up her dream. She'll sacrifice her happiness for mine and be miserable. I can't do that to her. I'm lost. What should I do? Should I tell her? Would that work? Yes, I could send her a letter and explain everything. Once I know she's followed her dream, once I know she's settled. Yes, I'll do that.
Nossa. Nem bugou, né?
Come to gloat over my misfortune? Or does alchemy simply want to make sure I leave town? No matter. Neither of you need worry. So my persistence has finally convinced my brother to speak to me. Or is this simply another warning to never again contact the sibling who is like my other half? No matter. Lairdale has obviously turned his back on me. Deliver your message. If he's willing to talk in a letter, why can't he talk to me in person? No matter. This is no longer your concern, but you did aid me. You deserve recompense. Take this and consider our business concluded.
Pegar
These
mais um.
blasted guards. So we meet again. Tablet. Lilo and...
You will challenge me to a duel. How droll. But then how can we have a proper contest? You don't even know the...
Don't merely be a visitor to Somerset. Help uphold its...
Another ephem. Ever since the Queen's decree, I can't take 3 steps without bumping into someone who lacks even a drop of Ultima blood. No offense intended, of course. Shall I presume you'll hear about the contract work? It's a sad day indeed when the divine prosecution requires outside help. But these are tumultuous times. With the army engaged on foreign shores and so many visitors on our island, our resources are stretched thin. Hence the contracts. Each assignment varies in scope, but all assume a certain level of danger. Some can be completed alone, but others will need allies to complete. You'll be asked to dispatch dangerous creatures, investigate suspicious activity. Those sorts of tasks. In accordance with our current regulations, each deputized citizen may accept a single contract from each justiciar every day. You are encouraged, of course, to check back regularly for new assignments. Does this kind of work appeal to you? Very well. Go speak to Farewell and Tenorian. They can set you up with contracts and get you right to work.
Griffin feathers of all things.
Ah, já me situei já.
What do you want?
Time is gold.
Have you the sufficient? Excellent work. Even pewter dust can be refined into ounces at any jewelry crafting station. One?
Yeah.
Many of my countrymen.
Agora vai, né?
Though it may appear menial in nature, now that you have the material, it's time to see your craft come into being. Oh, I positively cannot wait to see what you create. Now.
Puta que enrolação, meu.
Well, do you have a ring? Not yet. We have so far only spoken in terms of creation, but the act of deconstruction is... Your bearing is that of an awakened artisan. Have you deconstructed a piece of jewelry as I requested? Most certainly. I hereby ordain you officially certified. You are now free to accept jewelry crafting writs.
You would challenge me to a duel. How droll. But then how can we have a proper contest? You don't even know the ultimate code of dueling, do you?
I'm rather busy right now.
Eleanor is just...
So much to do.
Ah, obrigado.
You will challenge me to a duel. How droll. But then how can we have a proper contest? You don't even know the Ultima code of dueling, do you? Learn the rules and challenge me properly.
O sono. Não, não é essa missão não.
You will challenge me to a duel. How droll. But then how can we have a proper contest?
Strange. I don't remember seeing you on the guest list. What proof do you have? You're the 15th friend of hers to come out of the woodwork today. Why, I never knew she was so well connected before she debuted as Eleanor's newest artist. Perhaps you do know her. She's in the room upstairs, preparing. Would you be ever so useful and tell her to come down? I'd rather she not be late for her own debut. For such an outstanding artist, Tableau certainly seems to have a...
Ew.
I can't take it anymore. What could possibly be keeping you... oh my. I'm ruined. I'll be the laughing stock of Eleanor.
Were you able to speak to Tableau? Did she mention me? I mean, is she all right?
Bonito seu olho, viu?
Slick. So I'm the reason she was in danger.
Não, aqui no
I
jogo.
don't know who these blackbirds are, but I do know Groom. Luckily for us, he owes me a favor. Meet me in the Eleanor Outlaws Refuge. It's time we paid my old friend a visit.
Beleza, tem uns negocinhos pra vender lá mesmo.
I get the feeling I might have to call the guard.
Vai, 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 vai.
Feel the power of Ichaba the Radiant! You only delay the inevitable. The island will sink beneath the waves.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Those divine
So you're Manikar's new friend, huh? How touching. He's filled me in on all the details. Just know I had no idea who the Blackbirds were targeting when I agreed to be their fence. Not that I'm pleased about ratting them out. That's right. And despite my belly aching, I'm not an orc who goes back on his word. That being said, I do have a reputation to uphold. This little meeting stays between us. Kingshaven Pass. That's where you need to go. Not sure, but Kingshaven is just one long valley. Move quickly enough, and you can catch them from behind or cut them off. Just need to watch out for the goblins.
Then we head for Kingshaven. Kerr and I will go to the eastern end of the pass and set up an ambush. You cut off their retreat.
Mas antes, deixa eu esvaziar meu inventário.
You don't even know the Ultima code of dueling, do you? Learn the rules.
I walked off the...
I take pride in the... If you're trying to impress them...
Agora eu vou no banco. Não, pra cá.
What do you need? Yes? So much constantly.
Don't look away.